Today we're visiting Stillorgan Decor, one of the major suppliers of paint in the Dublin area. Depending on your point of view, decorating can either be brilliant fun or really challenging. So as a result, every month what we're going to do in the programme is actually deal with a different aspect of interior design. And I believe choosing a paint is one of the most difficult aspects of the business. As a result, we've come here to Stillorgan Decor and we're going to deal with two companies I love to deal with. I think they're the most prestigious in the business, top quality stuff. One of them is the Irish firm called Colour Trend, and they're based in Newbridge. The other is the British firm called Farrow & Ball, and they're based in Dorset. Now, in my opinion, what sets these companies apart is their dedication to quality. And I know that's a buzzword that we say all the time, but they really put in the research to provide the best product. And where I'm coming from on that is that when redecorating a room or an area, it's really not that expensive a thing to do. Paint is not the most expensive thing that you're going to spend money on. So paying twice as much as you will realistically for both of these paints is actually worth it. They provide paints that are actually tactile. They have wonderful texture. You see them on a wall and you actually want to touch them. Now, their research has made the paints really durable and have great depth and have great quality. And to me, that's unmatchable in the business. So, you know, most of the paints now being produced are water-based. And the reason why they're water-based is that it makes them eco-friendly and it helps with allergies. Lots of people have asthmatic problems these days, and it also helps with the scent. Now, the other really important thing about paint, and I can't actually stress it enough, is actually the pigment in the paint. And yet again, these companies provide phenomenal pigment in their paint. Like, have a look at this. I mean, this is like cream. It's just, I mean, fantastic. It really is. It's like cream you'd want to eat. And this is the depth of this paint. And it spreads and it does everything you want it to do, but it just looks amazing on the wall. So when you're choosing a paint, do not try to choose it from one of these. Big mistake. Okay, designer tip is buy a sample pot. Okay, most of the companies do them. Whatever they cost, they're well worth the investment. Get a piece of paper, A4 size. Some of the companies actually sell these with the colours on them, and paint a few sheets of paper and then put those pieces that size up in your wall. Then you'll be able to judge the colour and the light and all that type of thing. You can get everybody's opinion, but it's better to actually put this up and dismiss this than have had let your painter loose and the whole house painted, and nobody ever admits they got that part wrong and they live with the wrong paint colour for years. So this is the way to do it, okay? Don't even think twice about it, just do it this way. Don't be afraid to be adventurous with paint. It's only paint after all. So many ways to brighten up an area. The options are endless, okay? First thing you can do is don't buy a new headboard, just paint one. Second thing is paint your floors. Farrow & Ball do a floor paint in every single one of their colours. It's really hardy and durable. It looks fantastic on new wooden floors just as much as it looks on old. You can give your furniture a facelift. If you're a little bit nervous about it, do it in the kids' bedroom. Do one of the walls the same colour as one of the chairs. Now, the kitchen is an area you need to go easy on because that's probably one of the busiest areas of the house. So run with, you know, layers of colours there, restful areas. That's not an area that we want any more action other than what's going on in there. And then finally, another great thing to do is to actually honour a dark space. If it's dark and it's an awkward area, don't try to turn it into something else. Be brave. Paint it in strong colours. You'll be so delighted you did, and it's going to give your home the wow factor that everybody wants to have. An important thing, a very important thing to remember is the finish of the paint that you use. So that's why avail of the expertise in a store like this. Ask the guys, tell them what it is you want from the paint and where you want to use it. With relation to the sheen, with relation to washability, if you wanted matte, which is flat, which is not shiny, or if you wanted to have a type of a satin feel, if you need it to be washable, if it's outdoor, indoor, all that sort of stuff. I know it sounds basic, but if you get the finish wrong after you've gone to all the trouble of actually choosing the paints, it will be disaster. So make sure to ask for advice and then you won't go wrong. Well, that's all we have for this month's show. We hope you really enjoyed it. We love your feedback. And if there's anything you'd like us to feature, contact us. It's info@city.ie. Thanks for watching.